From the mornings you ease, to the evenings you quiet, to the dreams you inhabit.
From declarations of love to the sexiest love scenes on Bridgerton, the Duke of Hastings is returning to season 5, and this is what we know.
You do realise it is only made of paper?
Is it?
What if I told you the man who made everyone fall in love with Bridgerton is coming back? Yeah, him, the Duke, Simon Bassett.
Now, you probably recognize me from Bridgerton.
You are my worst failure.
In 2020, Bridgerton dropped on Netflix, and the internet basically ceased to function for a week. And at the centre of it all, Regé-Jean Page as Simon Bassett, the Duke of Hastings. Now, this wasn't your typical brooding love interest. Simon had layers: a cruel father who rejected him as a child because of a speech impediment, a vow to never have children, and then love completely dismantles all of that.
Would you please ask Miss Nolan if my personal effects are in the Duchess's rooms?
I will allow no such thing.
You cannot believe I shall welcome you back into my bed after your lies and deception.
By the end of season 1, fans weren't just entertained, they were emotionally wrecked, in the best way possible, which is exactly why what happened next felt like a personal attack. And then Netflix dropped the bombshell no one was ready for. April 2021, Netflix confirmed Regé-Jean Page is not returning for season 2. The fandom? Absolutely devastated. But here's the thing that made it even more frustrating. There was no drama, no beef, no behind-the-scenes meltdown. Regé himself said it with the most unbothered energy possible.
Why will Simon not be part of season 2?
It was kind of always the plan. It's in the books, you kind of have one sibling per, and Simon was this kind of bomb of a one-season antagonist to be reformed.
That's it. That's the whole reason. Clean, simple, infuriating. Shonda Rhimes confirmed the same. It was always a one-season deal, but, and this is important, she also said she couldn't imagine writing Simon to just stand around in the background. So if he ever comes back, it has to be for something big. But what about Daphne? Her situation is actually very different.
Pardon me. I assure you, I'm anything but interested in you.
Good.
Quite.
I burn for you.
It is not safe out here. I forbid you to go any further.
You cannot tell me what to do.
Daphne. Will you not listen?
Unlike Regé, Phoebe Dynevor, who plays Daphne, was never formally written out. She popped up briefly in season 2, mentioned Simon and the kids being home, then quietly disappeared. No exit announcement, no farewell, just gone. And in a 2023 interview, she said she felt she'd done what she wanted with the character, but then left the door wide open. Fast forward to 2025, she said, "They've not called me yet. That word is doing a lot of heavy lifting." And right now, most of Phoebe's major projects have wrapped filming, her calendar opening up, right around the exact window. Season 5 would need her. Funny how that works. Now here's something subtle that most people missed in season 4. Simon's name was mentioned, out loud, on screen, on a show that had carefully kept him off dialogue for multiple seasons. His name suddenly came up in conversation. Writers don't do that by accident. Every single word on a Netflix show goes through layers of approval. You don't casually name drop a character who's been absent for 4 years, unless you're reminding the audience that he still exists. That's called planting a seed, people. There was John Sterling's funeral in season 4, a major family event. Fans immediately asked, why weren't Simon and Daphne there? Showrunner Jess Brownell's answer, the camera doesn't capture everything. They're hypothetically there.
John. John, wake up.
See that all is in order. I will meet you at the carriage. Francesca, Lord Kilmartin was a fine man. I liked him very much.
I did as well.
She is protecting their absence, keeping it meaningful, because she knows their return needs to land like a moment, not just a cameo. And then in March 2026, Regé did something no one expected. In early March 2026, fans noticed that Regé-Jean Page had quietly started following new Bridgerton cast members on Instagram. Not old castmates, not people from his season. New cast members, Yerin Ha, who plays Sophie in season 4, Hannah Dodd, who plays Francesca, and Sudi Baduza, who plays Michaela Sterling. He followed all 3. 2 of them followed him back. This man has had zero professional reason to connect with any of these people. No shared press tour, no overlapping projects, nothing. The only explanation that makes everything click: he's about to work with them. And remember, Ray is busy, like genuinely busy. He's starring in and executive producing Hancock Park, an erotic thriller, also on Netflix. He's attached to a West End production of The Great Gatsby. His schedule is packed, so when a packed man makes a quiet, deliberate move like this, it means something. So what does all of this actually mean for season 5? Here's what we know. Jess Brownell has said repeatedly she wants previous leads back for the later sibling stories, specifically Francesca and Eloise's seasons. In the original Julia Quinn books, Daphne appears in Gregory's story, Simon appears in both Anthony's and Colin's arcs. The blueprint for their return is already written. They come back as the elder siblings, the family anchors. Brownell won't recast Simon, she won't settle for a throwaway appearance, and Phoebe is waiting for the call.
Dating a cousin, and I was like, wait, does that happen in the show?
But not our own cousin. I just want to make that very clear.
Ew, what?
Put it all together. The name drop in season 4, Phoebe's open schedule, Jess Brownell's very specific wording. The books literally include them in upcoming storylines. And Ray is quietly following the current cast right as season 5 production kicks off. That is not a coincidence. That is a pattern. The Duke isn't standing in the background. The Duke is coming home. After 4 seasons of diplomatic deflections, and technically a no, but never a never answer, it finally looks like the gap between no and never is closing. The fandom never stopped asking, and it looks like the universe and Netflix is finally listening. If this video got you hyped, smash that like button, subscribe for more Bridgerton updates, and drop a comment below. Are you ready for the Duke to come back? See you in the next one.